I'm gonna watch some of the better runs by the time I need to. It'll probably be either. What is it? It's gonna be either Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday of next week for me.
There we go, fixed it. Hello, welcome to Donkey Kong Country 2. OBS was freaking out there for a second, I'm sorry. Game audio's fine, our audio's fine. Alright. Yeah, the audio bars are freaking out for some reason, but Donkey Kong Country 2.
It seems like... Sorry, for those in chat, we were talking about the Battletoads challenge while we were mute, and it seems like most people also only made it to stage 2. Because I'm seeing,
Yeah, so I'm just hoping that I made it to stage 2 the fastest.
Neo King... well, you said you died in stage 2 or 3?
Oh, 3, sorry. I only beat 2 stages.
Okay. Yeah, Neo King only made it that far,
Because I knew that I wasn't going to make it through Turbo Tunnel.
Maniacal only made it that far.
Pretty sure that Nick...
Xeno only made it that far.
Sorry, Okami is probably the one that's going to be the best non-shark. Because he actually beat the game without warps.
Let's see.
Alright,
oh yeah, and,
Donkey Kong Country 2, story. Donkey Kong's been kidnapped. We gotta rescue him. Actually, I think the story's right here.
How the hell did that happen? It's Donkey Kong. How do you kidnap Donkey Kong?
I will be going for 100%.
Oh.
I mean, no, not all levels. Sorry, let me rephrase that.
No. Well, I was also worried about that, but I just had an idea for a stream I want to do Wednesday, but due to how Lapis is handling Danganronpa, and also because I don't know if she'd be available, we can't do it, and that disappoints me. But I won't like force her to do anything, so I'll have to think of something else.
Do this. Do this.
You already heard the idea that I mentioned for Wednesday, correct? If I do a stream.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I wanted to do a visual novel because it's going to be Valentine's Day, so I wanted to make fun of something along those lines. But I didn't know if I had anything. Danganronpa kind of has a dating sim mode, except not really. That's just what people call it. So I was like, that would be perfect. But we're not doing post game until everything's finished, just to get through the spoiler stuff quick enough.
All right. So, in order to get 100% in this game, you have to get every single coin or bonus coin in this game.
Oh, hey, I think I remember the bonus stage music. Doesn't Completionist use it?
Yes.
Like a lot. This is his favorite is it just his favorite Donkey Kong or his favorite just in general game?
I believe he has stated that this is going to be the last game that this would be the last game that he would do if he
completed the Completionist.
Yeah. At this point, I would highly doubt that would actually be the case.
Yeah.
Oh, I can redo these. That's nice.
I know he's currently playing 3. This is the territory where I know literally nothing. I recognize glimpses of certain Donkey Kong Country 1 levels and the final boss, but I think this I know little to nothing about. I think I remember the final boss from the race, and that's about it. Because I think the race was on the same night I launched the Shooting Stones. Which, by the way, is like my least popular video, and I completely understand that. Not because I think it's like poor quality, just because Shooting Stars didn't age as well as Brody Quest or Mountain Dew. Shooting Stars was a lot more short-lived. It's easier to reference an old meme that's still around, because, like, if it's still around to this day, that means, like, it was popular enough to stay around, or whatever. Something like that. So the green ones are 2 lives.
Right. Those also should have been DKC 1, but they rarely. Whoops. Oh, I should probably mention, instead of Donkey Kong, we have Dixie Kong over here, who can fly.
Flying is good, so I've heard. I have no personal experience with flight.
Not even in an airplane?
No, actually, yeah, I've never been in an airplane. Never really had a need to be honest. I mean, farthest I think I've gone is like, I went to Florida a few times, went to Georgia a few times, I think Mississippi once, Tennessee a few times. What else? I think North Carolina or South Carolina, one of them.
But I don't really have my this is me basically playing through the game blind, so I don't have much to say about this game. Because the whole reason why I'm doing this whole series, playing through all 3 Donkey Kong Country games, is because I've never played through all 3 Donkey Kong Country games before.
Well, at least you'll be prepared if a challenge shows up.
Yeah, because my mystery triathlon match had DKC2 in it, and I was not prepared.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing this.
I mean, that's... I think... No, that's something different. I was gonna say that's why Dan put up Orb 3D, but that was, I believe, Cuso Grande, not whatever the thing
Mystery
he said.
triathlon.
Because that's Smite, I believe.
Right.
And the thing that Dan did was...
Cuso Grande. Yeah. I don't know if that bettered John in any way. If you were actually there for that stream.
I was not. I was
terrible.
at Ryan's stream.
It was a awful game, and Dan regrets it, and John regrets it, and...
All I remember of that stream, I was at Ryan's stream. He was having trouble with Klingerlinger. I was in chat. Decided to use the restroom. Had a little conversation with my mum. So I got distracted. Came back. No, that's right. He was already a bit into Revolution. Came back. He had finished Revolution and already rated John. And I just kind of left it playing in the background while I worked on some stuff on my Chromebook. And then I just kept hearing like yelling coming from my headphones, just like, did I leave something open? After like about a half hour or an hour of getting annoyed at the yelling, I was just like, what the fuck is that yelling coming from my headphones? I opened up and just realized, oh, he hosted John, and apparently John's upset. So I heard like John screaming a lot, but like
if you think Zelda 2 is bad, if you think Zelda 2 is difficult, you have not seen Orb 3D, the 3Dest of orbs. And first death, everyone. Oops. First death, everyone. Man, I keep jumping and I'm not jumping off the ropes properly. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong, is that I'm not I gotta hold up and jump. Or not. Alright. Damn it! Damn it! Again! Why is jumping off the rope so difficult? Like seriously, I feel like I accidentally do something with my jump with my A button. Because half the time I try and jump off the ropes, I don't.
Oh! I see what's up with the stage. You ever played Donkey Kong Jr.?
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
I assume it works like that.
the issue is that for some reason pressing A while on the rope is also climbing up for some reason. Oh right, I forgot that I can fling people up. There we go. So other than live streams, how have you been?
I've been alright. Throat feels better. Still don't think I have my entire range, but like,
I mean,
literally
I heard you do the Monokuma impression.
Yeah, it's a bit. It still feels a bit weak to me, but that just might be because I'm out of practice of it since I haven't done it since my throat's been out of whack. So I might just need to give it more practice. I don't know. I don't know if it's the fact that my voice is still not ready for it, or if it's just I haven't done it in so long. But literally every other voice that I do, and like I even sung a bit, that's all fine. I can sing and I can do pretty much every single other voice, which is good because a certain character, who I will not name, just in case I haven't accidentally spoiled stuff for you, a certain character has a side story in one of the other games. Like a literal storybook. It's gonna be like an audiobook when we get around to it. It's post-game for one of the games. And his voice is not fun to do for a long period of time. Tried testing it off stream and just, good God, it was not fun on my throat. Because I gave Makoto my normal voice, so literally every single other character has to have some like actual voice to it. And this side story is read out by a character. So no matter what character it is, I'd have to read an entire mini-novel in a character's voice, and I'd hate that so much. Luckily, we're not there for a long time, because it's post-game, and we're doing that after all the games are done. And it's post-game in one of the later games, too, so... It's not even like, once we finish V3, it's immediately going to it, so... Oh, that'll be fun too. We're starting Danganronpa 2, so I gotta find new voices.
I thought you were taking a break first and doing taking care of some of your back.
That is actually no, you're thinking of Zelda 2. Zelda 2 is currently on break until we get, well, now we got Contradiction out of the way, but we still need to get Gone Home out of the way, and then we'll be back on Zelda 2, which I should really try to keep doing more of offline, because I still haven't made much progress, and if I still haven't made any progress by the time Zelda 2 comes back, then I would have just wasted everyone's time. I mean, I kind of already did with that one stream that wasn't necessary, but again, like I said, during that time, I didn't want to start up stream, realize I was missing everything, and just be like, oh, well, I quit, or I go to something I didn't plan to do. Better to waste 2 hours than, like, 6 or more. So I really should be practicing that. But no, you're thinking of Zelda 2, not Danganronpa. Danganronpa is still normal, because Zelda 2 is just taking up the bonus time slot, not the actual time slot. which the actual time slot is already being taken up by like makeup work, like the Danganronpas and the stuff that was on my YouTube until that died. So I'm doing Golf with Your Friends after all the Danganronpas and post games are done. It'll be some time, so there's probably going to be more stuff as well. Because when I first did Golf with Your Friends, it was just the forest, desert, and twilight areas, and then they added Haunted soon afterwards. Now they've added Candyland, I think a Christmas level. It's been like forever. What else? The ancient level, like some like ruins or something. So there'll be a lot more to do. I hope I can get some people onto that. I assume you'll probably be free. I think if I usually do it at my usual times. Like, I don't think you do anything on like Saturdays or Sundays that usually interrupts with it. But well, that's up to when we get there. Yeah. I won't be like, you are forced to do it. If you if you are busy, that's understandable.
Here we have this invincibility barrel.
Was that in the first game?
No.
Okay. I must be confusing it with something else. Oh yeah, I think I was confusing it with save points, or checkpoints, or whatever it is. Was saving more common in the SNES era? I know it was kind of a rarity in the NES era, that's why there were so many codes.
It depends on the game, really. Depending on the publisher as well.
Ah.
Alright, next up is Lockjaw's Locker, which is a water stage.
Oh, joy.
No, it isn't, actually.
Oh.
Actually,
good.
Maybe it's a bit of both.
Oh. Which is it? Oh, jeez.
Oh, no!
I'm dying.
Again.
Yay. I've been pretty busy recently. I want to make highlight videos of. I think I already mentioned it. Not just Danganronpa, but like all of the completed playthroughs that I have, all of the VODs of, which I believe is only, as of right now, Mighty Number 9, Poker Night 2 specifically, and Contradiction. I don't know if there's anything else. I know OJ, Read Only Memories, Strong Bad, which is still sad. What else? What else is missing apart? Doki Doki, which is also really sad because like I had a really clever idea for how I was going to tackle that video.
Hey, if you need any footage from RE5, I can send it to you.
I might make one of RE5 since I said that would count for Battle of the Backlog, which I should also update the list for that because I forgot to do that because that wasn't on my stream. I also still need to send you that file so we can have the full thing.
I think the only memorable moment I can think of RE5 from RE5 is us accidentally killing the laser trap. You running into one of the lasers and the glitch. Which is a common PC glitch, but I still think it's important to show.
There was also that Twitch clip that I grabbed afterwards of the first stream, where like we tried to stop the truck, but Chris just pulled out an herb and stared at it.
Right. Completely forgot about that. Probably because I was too busy trying to shoot the truck.
RE5 was fun.
It was.
I might want to make a highlight reel out of that.
Yeah, if you need me to send you any of the... Whoa. If you need me to send you any of the footage, I can send you... I mean, wait, I think technically because you're a mod, I think you can access my highlight videos and download them. Don't quote me on that. Because I know there's now just a button so you can download any stream archives on Twitch itself, which is nice.
We really should get around to the Castle Crashers sometime, shouldn't we? No, the thing that's weird for me with that is like, again, do I use the same rules we did with RE5 and wait until you do it on your channel, or just grab three of, but I assume you'd be on board for that. Two of my people for that, and just do that. Or should we just grab all the people who were there for the charity thing, even though I lost the VOD of it? Man, what's gonna be really confusing is the multiplayer games, like Duck Game. Is anybody I know own Duck Game? I'm gonna check that real quick. Dive Kick will be easy, because I played the story campaigns. That's pretty quick, even if I have to do every character. Though fighting games will get me concerned, because like the ones that have different plots for each character is going to be a bit rough. So like Skullgirls, because I have the opposite rule that John has. John has just like, if you see the credits, that's the end for like a specific character. So like, if you're playing a fighting game, you only have to play as one. I have the opposite rule. You need to see every single story. That's what I did with OJ.
And look where that got you.
Yep. And DLC characters, or DLC campaigns are a bit, like...
Well, you don't have it.
They're in a gray area. No, I meant for, like, other games, because, like, I have Beowulf in Skullgirls, so, like, I can choose to do that one or not do that one. I probably will, since Beowulf is my favorite.
You don't have all the characters?
I do not. The only one the only DLC character I have in Skullgirls is, Beowulf, because I got him when he was free. I love how I can do a tag team thing with him and, I forget her name, Sarabella?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how those are my two mains, because it's like they're doing a tag team. it's like wrestling, even though I know nothing about wrestling. That's right, I was checking which of my friends have Duck Game. Oh, I have 20 friends who play Duck Game. It should be easy to find 3 others.
That game doesn't really have a story mode.
For multiplayer games that don't have a story mode, I'm just gonna do like a few rounds. Probably play 1 round of each mode, or for games that don't have that much of a mode, just like play just a few rounds of the only mode. So like Jackbox, I'd play a few or at least 1 round of each Jackbox game. Though the one that's going to be the hardest out of all the Jackbox games and all the Jackbox collections will be You Don't Know Jack, because unlike the rest of the games, You Don't Know Jack has actual episodes. So that means I'm gonna have to grab 1 to 3 other people.
That game doesn't have a. That game does not work well because it has no stream.
I do what I do with Lapis and just pull it up on Discord. If I'm gonna grab people for You Don't Know Jack, I'm gonna have in call. Everything else, though, yeah, that'll be streamed like normal, if I can. I think the only other one that would be a problem is Faking It, which isn't even in one of my copies of Jackbox. That's one of Xeno's, so that might not even go up. Ow, my hand. But yeah, like multiplayer games like that, I'm just gonna play 1 round of every mode, or if it has only like 1 mode, a few rounds of that 1 mode.
There's the bonus barrel I was looking for.
Okay. I was checking to see if you had Duck Game.
I do.
Okay. Seems like a lot of people do. It looks like Robbie Wren. Who is this? Who is this?
Maybe check alternate name or other. Or there's a thing you can do in Steam where you can check what their other usernames have been.
Oh, it's one of Lapis's friends, and I don't even think they're friends anymore. So I might remove them from my list. All I know is I certainly won't put them on stream. Let's see, Risk, Reaper, High School Friend, AC Fan. I just now noticed, and I can't believe it took me this long, that AC Fan's badge on Steam is from Hateful.
Of course it is.
Okami, Taki, Lineback, Seal, you, Meds, friend from Drew's Discord, friend from high school, Kion, Ryan, Jacob, Trevor, Blue, Stan, and then Ari and Tobias have them in their library, but have never played.
Yeah, I think Ari picked it up at the same time when I did, and then I just never got an opportunity to play it with a lot of people.
Tobias has a Temmie avatar, and his badge is the toy knife for Undertale.
You're talking about MTT?
No. Tobias. Guy who has the panda avatar.
I don't know.
That guy. He's in John's Discord a lot, but he disappears from time to time.
Right, because I know MTT has a... Master Time Thief has a Temmie avatar, Temmie-ish avatar, where I think it's just his normal avatar but with a Temmie face.
Oh, well, that's just great.
What? What the heck?
My family reminded me of, like, an important church thing that's apparently going on. Not like a religious event, just something our church does to celebrate. And no one thought to tell me until today.
Oh boy, when is that?
Like...
I assume on a Sunday.
Right... No, it's like... It's today. In fact, it's probably, from the way this call was... This text was put, it's probably... right now I should be going, but I don't like going to things last minute, and they know that I don't like going to things last minute because I constantly tell them every single time that I need to schedule around that stuff. That's why they told me. That's the thing. I don't know, because not only is it like I'd be leaving your stream, and I also had my stream earlier when they tried to call me, and then my phone died. But like, I'm not good with other people if I don't have a warning that I have to be with other people. That's why I like. It's a scheduling thing too. But like, if I don't know that I'm going to be at a social event, and I have to go to a social event that I didn't know about, I'm not gonna be happy. I may not be angry, but I'm not gonna be the best in like social interactions when I'm like, yeah, I only came here because I knew about it like 5 minutes ago. I may not be like angry, but I'm not going to enjoy myself as much as I would if I knew about it like ahead of time. That's one of the reasons why I like to know like beforehand. So like I may check real quick to see if they're here or not. I may go to that since you said it was okay, but I don't know. Because even taking out the account of like leaving you just on your own when I'm usually here like super often, I just don't know if I'd enjoy myself that much knowing about it last minute.
Okay, I recognize this level. This is the level that I had to do for the triathlon.
What I find really confusing is like I know that they know that I don't like being told things last minute because they made sure to inform me about the grandparent visit before I knew about it, and even then I got to opt out of that one because I was sick and sleepy. You just burned that poor alligator.
Look, they stole Donkey Kong. They all deserve it. Oh crud. I messed up.
Actually, that raises a good point. How are the other ones swimming? How are the other alligators swimming? There's apparently pancakes. And probably waffles.
Well, anything can be sold with pancakes.
It's always such a hard choice when someone tells me these things so suddenly.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
Because it's like, on the one hand, I'm not really prepared and I have to leave you, but on the other hand, pancakes. I won't leave suddenly though. If I decide to go to it for some bizarre reason, I will make sure you know before I leave. Because I don't want to just leave you in an empty space and just make you think I'm here when I'm not. Oh, and there's no signal. Yet another reason why they shouldn't just randomly contact me. Super late. I'm sorry if I'm complaining a bunch, by the way.
It's fine. I understand how you feel. But I always make sure that I know what's happening before I start streaming.
Ooh.
No, spider, come back!
He also mentions in this text that I get upset when they interrupt me while I'm, like, in the middle of something, but, like, I'm not gonna deny that's not true, but the thing is, it's usually when they interrupt me with something, like, I already know, like, every single day at 4, my mom goes to pick up my sister, and I know that she does it, so she doesn't have to tell me every single day when I'm streaming. Because I know that she's doing it, so I know that I'm going to be alone, or my brother.
Hey, I mean, I can understand that, like, it's called being cautious, just in case.
I know, but, like, I can hear the door shut when they leave. Even if they don't tell me, and I didn't know because of the consistent schedule, I know they've left. Because I can hear them leave. And I don't know why they do this. It's just so bizarre to me.
And I'll probably end this because we started late. I'll probably end this stream after I'm done with this. After I'm done with Area 2. Converse about.
I would just rant more about how I might miss out on pancakes just because they didn't tell me ahead of time. Pancakes are good, and I don't get to eat them very often.
Just a scam. As I'd say, hold on, phone, but then my nice app that I have told me that it was not an actual phone call. It was not a good phone call.
And I wish I had that.
Do you have an iPhone?
I have an Android.
Cause I use.
I don't even think I have Caller ID set up.
I think I use something called. Let me check what I use. It might be on Android.
Did you hear about the shout out thing Twitch is doing? Or the badges or whatever?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure.
There's a Twitter post about it. Let's see. Clip champs and top cheerers. Something tells me this will make John a lot more wary of posting clips after streams. Because everyone will be like, I want to be the one that John posts so I can be the clip champ.
I can fight this guy. No, you can't. That's how you get to the... Like, each level outside of the first one has a secret area that you can get to. Or has a place where you can spend current coins to get to one of the extra levels. We'll get to those as we get enough coins. For now, let's do Cannon's Claim. Well, that was easy. Oh, I remember having so much trouble with this level during my match.
So did you only have to do World 2?
I had to do the first 3 levels in World 2.
I see. More barrels, your favorite. It's weird how they brought this feature into Smash Brothers Brawl of all things.
To be fair, that is the if you're gonna bring anything from DKC, it'd probably be barrels.
Well, yeah, but Brawl doesn't really have any like deep connection to Donkey Kong. I can understand like Kirby references.
It doesn't have any connection to Panel Pond. Why is the lipstick in the game?
No, but it's not the Donkey Kong barrels is the thing. It's the mechanic. It's just the mechanic. It's not the actual.
Well, no, there were barrels in Brawl. The same thing.
Yeah, but they don't look like barrels. They are just cannons that look like the barrels.
Yeah, I meant the item. There's an item in Brawl that I think it's in Brawl. Might be in Melee.
This is reminding me dangerously a lot of Getting Over It by Bennett Foddy or whatever.
Yeah.
Because like if you fall one bit, you fall back to the end.
Yeah, I did that a lot during when I was doing this for the triathlon.
That coin seems very obnoxiously placed. You tried hovering down with Dixie off the right edge?
I'm not. That's not really my priority right now. Of getting that coin.
I sent my Hat in Time friend a video where someone put like someone made the Murder on the AliExpress level, but it's Paper Mario, and I just kind of left it there and then did other things, and I just checked it real quick, and they've just been constantly writing about it the entire time, and I've missed everything. They're just so upset at how inaccurate it is. Because there's like, they made so many unnecessary changes. There's barrels with specific characters' faces on it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's DK64, oh no.
Alright, now we have enough coins to do the first club level. This is gonna be fun. It's time for Jungle Jinx.
Isn't that like an infamous level?
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else.
Instead, this level's filled with tires that can run you over. Sorry, I just really find this person's reaction really funny because they're just nitpicking all the small details. I don't know if I can really properly word some of these, but I can point out that they're using lines from characters. They're using lines that were in the final level, but again, this is Murder on the Owl Express, so it makes no sense. Also, instead of a mafia member, they just used some guy from Thousand Year Door that has goggles and horns. Oh, that's Lord Crumb.
Yeah. So there's no mafia. It's just that guy.
Just the X-Nuts.
The mafia or the X-Nuts, or vice versa. Oh man, that sword enemy is just kind of rude, isn't he?
Too early on that.
I just realized I should probably change my Discord avatar again. I'm gonna be changing that a lot. I don't think I'll make one for Zelda 2 because that's not really starting a new game. I like to change it to whatever new game I start or whatever. So like change it to a Danganronpa 2 one until we start a new game where Zelda 2 is. Zelda 2 is still going to take some time. I really should have picked a shorter game. Kirby's Epic Yarn would have been cleared pretty easily. But then again, we wouldn't have been able to knock out Contradiction and gone home. That's
Oh, right,
a really brutal bonus image, by the way. Destroy them all. Just tearing apart a poor crocodile.
Everything burns. Oh, I guess I backed the OJ plushie Kickstarter thingy for 2. Like $90.
I wish I could.
Well, for just one, it's 50.
Still, I can't spend like anything. I only have money on holidays. Otherwise, I would have bought a Switch.
That's fair.
If
Yeah,
I
I
had
think
60
a
bucks to
Switch
spend.
should be more of your priority right now than just a Popo.
If I had money to spend, I'd spend it on that Tome Kickstarter. Of course, it's over now, but I would have spent the money on it. I want to be in Tome. It's a good show, and I'm probably a good game too. It's an RPG though, so I know fuck all.
I mean, you did play the demo.
Yeah. It's like sort of Battle Network, but not really.
No, I guess I can make it.
I want to rant more about missing out on pancakes, but
I am stupid. I am stupid as that guy just as that guy in the barrel just also runs into his death.
I'm not really sure what else I've been doing recently. Like online or offline. Since I'm taking a big break from college, I don't really have any interesting stories to tell from there. I guess other than Anime Club, but like, we've been watching shows that I like know nothing about. Oh, nope, today's Tuesday. I almost got scared.
Why?
Because they meet on Wednesdays, and I thought I forgot again. I didn't want to forget. I didn't want to forget like two in a row, or like 2 just in general. I already forgot 1. That was 1 more than I was willing to forget. It's just harder for me to remember because I'm not on campus as much. I should really set an alarm or something.
So the game indicator is that you hit these seals,
Oh,
and they
this
somehow
stage.
cool the lava down?
I think I remember this stage being rough. I've been trying to complete some of my games, and that's gone poorly. Because, fuck, there's just a lot of fucking grinding for a visual novel.
Dang it.
Right? I don't fucking understand how that lava water works.
Dang it, I did it again.
Oh, banana. Just scoot him on the ground. Just like, I was not made for this, I am a fish. You only get one Donkey Kong kid when you get out of the checkpoint?
That's only if I like die via that. If I just fall, I get everyone. I get all of them back. I get them back. What the?
Did you find a secret? Is it a pizza? Is it secret pizza? Is it a dog? Man, my favorite part of Donkey Kong Country 2 is when your animal buddies pass a sign that says they're not allowed to go in, so you just absorb their life force in the form of a balloon.
Sorry, the dogs were being dogs, so I had to mute myself real quick.
Alright.
Alright. Save just in case. Red Hot Ride. And I immediately fall into the lava.
Hooray! What was the point of that school building?
I have to say, it's this game's save area.
I see. Better than using candy killing, I suppose.
Ah! Dang it, Brody! Hold on. freaking dog sat on my monitor plug again and disconnected it. Hello?
I'm here.
Alright, so making sure. It didn't break anything else. Oh, that's how I use these, alright. This is a weird level.
I never really got the appeal of Donkey Kong Country. I
That's
don't know why.
That is what I'm trying to find out.
I think it's not a bad game, but I didn't much particularly care for it either.
Whoops.
It's a bee!
Whoops. Alright. No, I cannot skip this entire area. Alright.
Thinking about it now, I think the only Donkey Kong game I have in history with is 64. I mean, I played a bit of Returns, but I never really got into it.
I think we talked about this before. Like, I had also only really played 64 and Returns.
About Donkey Kong specifically?
Yeah.
I just don't get I think it's the design of the characters that just...
Like, I can see that this, like, some people might think that this...
is like... I don't know. I just don't care much for the design. At least, in most of the games. A lot of the art I see is fine, but like... in game, I don't really much care for DK's whole tie thing, or Diddy having a hat. Is it just a monkey in a tie or a monkey in a hat? Just, okay. They're very unique hats and ties, but it's just a hat and just a tie.
Right?
At least to me.
Ah, fell again.
How does he have a hat that says Nintendo on it? He's a monkey. He doesn't even. He's just a monkey. He can't even play games. Let alone Nintendo ones.
Aren't we all just monkeys?
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think that's how that works either. I'm very good at philosophy. Self-practice. No.
Still remember hearing a lot of people talking. It was just like, if evolution is real, why are there still monkeys, dude? And I'm just like, really?
What? That's not an argument!
I've heard somebody say it. I don't know if they were being sarcastic, but I've heard them say it.
Don't really like the gimmick of this level. Kinda slow.
Yeah. I want to get. Although I will admit, seeing Diddy juggle the balls on the balloon kind of looks like a circus act.
How did I die? How did it get burned? Math.
What is this? Oh no. I just found a mod
Cheese. How are you, Cheese?
I found a mod for a dating sim game that I have, which is already a bizarre sentence because it has a workshop. And it has Danganronpa characters in it, and I'm fucking confused. And I think it's all in Russian, so I don't know if I can even play it.
Well, I hope you enjoy I hope you enjoy watching me die over and over again on your birthday. That's what's happening right now.
What?
What?
Oh, whoa, whoa.
You still see
The thing that I found.
Still weirded out by the Russian thing?
Like, how the fuck does a dating sim have a Steam Workshop, and why does that same Steam Workshop have a Russian Danganronpa theme thing?
Damn it.
I wish I could have pizza. You know what else I wish I could have?
Pancakes?
Pancakes. I want pancakes. And waffles, because the person at our church who makes waffles does them very well.
Oh, okay. I think Cheese knows exactly what...
Sakura Spirit has a workshop.
But so you're not active. No, go back.
Trying to figure out how this works. So I apologize if I'm a bit distracted, because how does this have a Steam Workshop? And how do you play it?
Oh. Green doesn't actually know if Sakura Spirit has a Steam Workshop.
Mods and user scenarios. Is this what this is? Whoa, one like this.
Wait, who are you saying? I should play DKC2 with a keyboard, or Green should play whatever he's playing with a keyboard?
I'm muted. Whatever it was, there was breathing and running, and I don't know if there was a jump scare or not. Also, I didn't mention the fucking name, did I?
What? Yeah, you haven't mentioned what you're doing
It's
tomorrow.
called Pivo Rampa 2, The Ultimate Beer.
That sounds like it's supposed to be a parody of something. Or a parody, period.
I mean, it has Danganronpa sprites. I'm gonna mute the game just in case. It's very loud in my ear. And if there is a jump scare, I don't want to startle you too. Especially since you're playing a platformer. And startling you in the middle of that might screw you up.
Are you just gonna throw guesses until you figure out what game he's playing? Jeez.
I mean, that's what it is.
Oh, you guessed right on
I don't know what this game is. I don't know what this vanilla game is. Is the vanilla version of this game streamable, or is this one of those 18+ games that I can't do?
I don't know. Jeez, do you know?
So far, there's been nothing but running, and I feel like something's gonna startle. So I'm gonna put it in the background since it's muted. Nothing has happened. It's just eternally running.
Have you been scammed?
Oh, it stopped. It stopped. I think it just started over. What the fuck? FAQ. Now I gotta translate this shit. Don't think I can? Okay. That's fair. I'll figure something else out.
Dude,
But I am curious what this is.
You could do a Hat to Full Boyfriend again.
Yeah, but that's a bit repetitive, isn't it?
Mm.
I like the translation that Google Translate just gave me.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna read out the entire list. There's no spoilers, but it is a bit long. But I will point out the final question on this FAQ. It says, "Is the Nuggets gay? We ourselves do not abem in principle."
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know who they're talking about?
I assume they're talking about Naegi, as in Makoto Naegi, the protagonist of the first game. Because that's close to sounding like Nuggets. What should I beware of in fashion? Stupid jokes about Govno, Peterov, heifers, hedgehogs, and internet trends. Also in vogue, there is a mate. What? Clearly Google does not understand Russian that much, or this person is just bad at general speech. I'm gonna go with the first option.
You're relying on Google to translate. That's very funny. Oh god. This is very...
Also, earlier earlier in the translation, they instead of Naegi, it's Naegi. There's added a Y that's not supposed to be there.
Are you sure that the other one's not? I want to say there's a character called Nagito, but I don't think that's right.
That's right, but that's also not what they called. Like, they got his name right, but then also called him something else. But it's also not Nagetsu. It's Nagetsa. It might be. That's actually even closer. I don't know. Does Nagito Komaeda is gay?
But does man is eat baby?
I don't even know how to load it in. And the game is just playing itself right now, by the way. I just opened it back up and I realized it's like way further than I even got in like save file. You allow me to check mods for your game, and then when I try to turn on mods for your game, you don't let me turn on mods for my game. This is a great game. I see I'm not missing out on much that I can't stream it. Well, they got me some food, so I'm not as upset. I'm disappointed I can't see the people there, and it's probably not going to be as fresh as if I just ate it there already. But at least they weren't, like, you know, ignoring me and just being like, he'll be fucked. He won't want any of these pancakes, waffles, or any of this other stuff. I don't know if what they bring me is good, or, like, if there'll be much of it, but, like, at least they're trying. So that's at least good. I remember the last time they couldn't bring back much food, but they explained there wasn't much left to bring back, so that's understandable. Although now I'm hungry, not just for pancakes, just in general.
Well, luckily this stream will be over as soon as we're done with this level and the boss. We got this level and then the boss, and then we're done.
Yeah. No need to rush.
I'm not rushing
for food.
I'm going at my own pace.
I know.
7's at my own pace is I'm done with this level, can I leave?
I was just saying that just in case it was because of me getting food. But I know it's not, because it looks like that it's about that time anyway. Which is really weird. It always feels weird when like a stream ending comes here, because it always feels shorter than it actually is. And I don't know why.
Well,
I think it has to do with like the kind of games you play. Either that or I'm just not very good at time stuff. Maybe it's because I go from one stream to the other. Because usually I'm streaming right before you. Or at the very least, I've like done some streaming early in the day before your stream, so maybe just me streaming myself feels longer than me co-comming for you. That's probably it, because I probably would feel the same way if I did the same thing with like Ryan or anyone else I com for Score. It's been a while since I com for Score.
Well, isn't Score taking a break right now?
I believe he's currently in the middle of V3, but it's been a while. I had a lot more time than I thought to finish that game. I just hope, for his sake, less than mine or Lapis's, that he finishes the game before we get to it.
Whoops.
Which should happen. Because, like, using the first game as an estimate, let's see, the second game should take from, like, let's see, we'd be halfway into February. Since I think the first game was from... When was the first part streamed? Oh, it's been so long! I'm gonna check my archives, but it was from October to... I don't have like an exact length, but it was from October to February, so that's like... roughly, what? 3.5 months? Let me check. 3 months, 3.5 months, or 4 months? Videos list, there it is.
Well, I don't know how that works, but it did.
When did I start? Okay. I believe it was the middle of...
I did it. I beat the boss.
I believe it was the middle of October.
I did not beat the boss, just kidding.
So I think it was just 3 months exact.
I thought I hit him.
Man, I thought this guy was only in Metal Gear 5. I think there's a guy on fire in that game.
This is a sword, though.
But there's a guy holding it.
No, there isn't.
There's a fire guy holding it.
You're right. Must be Cleaver.
Did you catch during Ryan's stream of Battletoads, John accidentally called the big, like, rat boss on the river level Blarg instead of, like, Blog or whatever it's called. He just really likes that one enemy from Mario World.
Seriously. Alright, how was I supposed to dodge that? Persona 5. I also have not played it. Ah, jeez. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing right now.
I get you. What a fun boss. Hooray.
I did it. I won. And he exploded.
Yay! Oh, explosions sound painful. Although it is a sword. But it is the same sword from Mario RPG.
That is, like, way smaller than that sword.
is his big brother.
Alright. So let's end the stream here. Where's the button? Mod, you can green power star.
I exist. Barely.
Thursday will be more of this. There will not be a stream Friday due to the fact that I will be not available. And I don't know if there's going to be a casual stream this weekend. We shall see. So yeah, tune in Thursday for DKC 2, and nothing on Friday. Until next time, good night everybody.